Welcome to Creepin' It Real. I am Judah.
I'm Jake!
Bring in the energy. We're talking about the 1991 horror classic. I don't know if it's a classic, but it is
was a little push.
Filled with like practical effects. So fantastic. This is the Boneyard. Your arm is about as big as my
tumor. Oh,
we don't like to talk. Me and the tumor don't like to talk about that.
At the county morgue.
Process. Bad dog.
I read that this Phyllis Diller right here, that when she was trying out kind of like appearances for this character, what was her name? Poopin?
Pupinski?
Poopin Plants.
Yeah.
What? Which leads me to a totally different discussion. These 80s, early 90s horror films, I question all the time, who are they making these movies for? Because some of the stuff in it are so childish. And I'm like, these movies have got to be made for kids. But
for immature men in their 30s and 40s.
I guess, because it doesn't make any sense. Any parent that's like plopping their kids down in front of these movies and just walking away, they're not good parents.
I grew up on this stuff, man.
James, sorry to have to tell you that you
Let's knock that out.
Anyway.
That sounds like a resentment.
It just seems weird to me. It's like, really, who in their 30s is like, pooping pants? Anyway.
I got a chuckle.
Oh, okay. Well, there we have our answer.
But then again, I've got 4 boys at home that's all they do. Poop. and that's all they do. So.
Okay, that's weird. Phyllis Diller, when she was like trying out different appearances for this character, I guess her wig fell off at one point. And then the director was like, you know what? I'm kind of liking this. Let's go wigless, which then kind of gave her encouragement that from this point on, she started incorporating it into her stand-up. Just a side note there.
See, I just keep trying to get the bicep in there.
You're ignoring everything I'm saying to you and just, okay.
Just looking at myself.
Baby, wavy, recognize Lieutenant Jersey.
Just give us the tags, will you, Miss Poopin' Plus? Something bad. Are you sure you want to see this?
Bah!
Something.
That's Mr. Roper from Three's Company.
Oh! I thought he looked like an older, who's a Hispanic guy that does, he was in Dust Till Dawn.
Cheech? Cheech Mariner?
No, dude, he was in Dust Till Dawn.
Yes!
Cheech was?
Yes.
No, this guy.
Look it up.
This guy, I believe you. But no, this guy always
he
plays,
says.
so he was a prisoner when he got casted for like, or not a prisoner, but he was. Danny Trejo.
There we go. Yeah, that's weird.
Dude, what cracked me up about this guy was he was on camera when they first got there because they couldn't go down.
Yeah.
And then he turns around and I see that ponytail.
That ponytail.
And
yeah.
I was like, dude, this dude's got he's a freak.
See,
boys.
well, I'm not going to be a freak, but when I get that old, I'm still going to have the super thin hair and still long, where like, the ponytail is like the thickness of it is only like because the hair is so thin. That's going to be me. Wow. Thanks, Jake. Thanks.
Dude, do what
I don't
you
do
want.
it for you.
Yeah, I know.
Very bad.
They gotta be warned. Warned? The bodies we saw, they're not dead.
Welcome to the Boneyard, when a psychic uncovers an ancient curse of the undead.
He's like, fuck no.
How are these things?
That minigun was just so stupid.
Where the fuck did he get that?
Out of the room that they kept all the evidence, room.
Yeah.
They were just like tampering with that. You have no idea how many cases they just effed up because of the tampering of evidence.
Because that would be my concern. That's my first concern when zombie children are fucking shit up. It's like, well, we better not do this cocaine because, don't touch the kilo. Yeah, no, that's not my first thought. I'm like, let's do all the drugs and get out of here, man. I'll come up with my best ideas.
Okay.
You guys have some kind of weird party around here or something?
You guys got some white person shit going on down here? Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
It totally does, now that you mention that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit, my back.
Dang. The physics in that makes no sense. I mean...
There's a lot of shit in here that doesn't make sense, but hey, man.
We'll just move past it.
We'll move past it.
At least it's no dogs in a hole in the ground that somehow magically reappear above ground. I'm looking at you together.
There's gotta be another way out of here.
Fuck yeah.
Isn't that chick laughing?
Who let the furries in? Fuck! Cover your butthole.
Because of sniffage? Let's stop right here for 1 second, just so that people understand this bit of criticism I'm going to give. They're trying to escape. This massive poodle breaks a gas line, right? They're climbing up this ladder. Then the psychic, who is a little large, gets stuck, and she can't climb up because the rump is hitting the sides. She does finally squeeze through, but a spark ignites the gas, and it blows all the way up through, as you see right here. Blows up the dog, but somehow the psychic walks away unscathed.
She was in a different little area there.
I'm just saying, with the way that this explosion is bursting out here, I don't think...
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Here's my thing. Well, we'll finish this trailer. Bitch. Because she is a bitch. Get it?
The dog.
That's a big bitch.
That little yelp really hurt my heart. Not gonna lie.
Poor poopers.
Hardy.
Party, baby.
Okay, Phyllis Diller. Okay, let's just start this off. The only reason that I watch this movie is for this image that you see on the screen right now. This poodle. So I was all excited. I have watched this movie 2 times. And why have I watched it 2 times? Because the first time I watched it, I only wanted this poodle, never made it to the poodle, and gave up because I was like, this movie lied to me. Where's the freaking poodle? The second time around, saw the poodle, enjoyed the poodle. The highlight, for sure, of the movie. Also, when Phyllis turns into a monster, that is also the second highlight. But it's weird. It's like the tone of the movie completely shifts. It's like at the beginning, all spoilers, by the way.
All spoilers. Spoiler alert.
It's very serious. I mean, they're trying to get a hold of this psychic who has helped in police cases before, but the trauma of it, she doesn't know how to deal with it, and she doesn't want to continue on. In fact, she's become a recluse.
Can we just take a second here?
Yeah.
And recognize the one line that I knew this wasn't going to be serious at all.
Give it to me.
She goes, he's been feeding them an endless amount of protein.
Chipotle commercials, they don't say beef or chicken burritos, they'll say protein. And I'm like, oh my God, shut up. Get out of here.
She's been splaying their fucking backs. And yeah, man.
So there's this very serious nature to it. Then it kind of goes into the supernatural, and still these monsters are very intense. They're decent, scary looking children zombie spirits. And then it switches completely, in my opinion, to Phyllis turns into a zombie.
Beetlejuice.
And then the poodle does. And it goes into total just
Chaos.
comedy, absurdity, but it took a long time to get to it.
Oh my God, did it.
And it didn't really keep me all that engaged. I was kind of just like, I need to get this movie watched so that we can do a review.
And the character development is great, but it goes into this absolute, like you said, the tone shift is massive.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I mean, it's two different movies at that certain point. And so you're just kind of like, what? You get slapped in the face kind of with this, okay, now we're going straight camp. You know, one-liners and crazy effects. So my question is, the dog eats this stuff because dogs eat dumb shit. Cats eat dumb shit too and then throw up on your desk. Twice, by the way.
That sounds like you're speaking from experience.
I did not notice this. I'm sitting there watching this movie, right?
Uh-huh.
And I go to put my water down, straight into a big old pile of vomit. So, anyways, thanks, Pudge. Appreciate you.
Pudge is our office cat.
Picture.
Yeah.
I thought it was fun. You know, it took a long while to get there to the fun part. You know, as far as the practical effects go, I think they were creepy, especially at the beginning.
Yeah.
What I don't understand is that it shifts into this black and white
Yes.
moment, which I think this would, if it weren't for the camp and stuff, they were trying to take it serious. If the entire movie was done in black and white, I think that would have been much better because it shifts the tone again.
Yeah.
You know, and then you're like, okay, well, is this real? Is it not? You know, is she having a vision? And that's
Exactly.
why it's black and white? I don't know. But the black and white parts were the creepiest, I thought, especially the children. You're just kind of like, ooh, you know, give you the heebie-jeebies. But when they start oozing green, it's just kind of like, eh.
Yeah, it turns into the Nickelodeon kind of slime. But I forgot, and I'm glad you brought up the black and white, because that was an interesting choice of the director to try to shift things by every time the children, well, every time is not correct. That's part of my criticism. It did it maybe 2-3 times.
Totally random.
And when I noticed it, I was like, oh, this is what they're doing. They're trying to change the tone to make you feel and understand that this is serious. This isn't a joke, that these things are going to kill. But then they stopped doing it.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I think it was
wait a
after
minute.
when she goes down to the basement. She's there. There's blood everywhere, shit everywhere. And I'm thinking, is she still in her vision? What's going on, you know, here?
Yes.
So
It was difficult to discern. Not that it matters, but the young cop and the young woman that wakes up from trying to off herself, they're about to do an autopsy on her, and she wakes up. They did shoot a scene where they get married. And that's how the movie was going to end.
I'm so glad they did not.
The
include
psychic
that,
and
man.
the detective are going to be sitting there watching them get married. They did shoot it, but they ended up not. Instead, they chose to end with the goofy joke of the rabbit's foot, which makes no sense to anybody unless you've watched the movie, because the redhead young detective.
We
or
all got to
partner,
believe in something, right?
Yeah, he carries around this rabbit's foot the whole time.
That's a lighter, which
And,
comes into play a few times there, but
Yeah, and it's kind of like, see, it was lucky, kind of a thing.
little nod. Dun, 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 dun.
But you can't, I mean, for me to be upset about that makes no sense for what this movie is. I mean, obviously, you're going to do that. It's an obvious choice.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I mean, I wouldn't recommend this to anybody other than the practical effects right there at the last 25 minutes.
I mean, the children were creepy.
They were creepy.
Yeah.
But for me, I wanted, like I said, when I saw this image right here, this is what I wanted. I wanted to understand.
You wanted this to be the main
yeah,
monster.
exactly. But you had mentioned, and I don't want to steal this information from you, but I guess I'm going to lead us into it. The director, what was his name?
Cummings.
Was it John?
Rather be Cummings than Goins.
John Cummings?
I
don't
think so.
remember.
Anyways, he worked on
House.
a number of stuff.
Yeah,
but
well,
House.
yes, but
House is one of my favorite.
I love House.
all-time movies.
But after you mentioned, you were like, I think he worked on it, and we went on his IMDb and checked him out and saw for sure that he worked on House. I can completely see
the character design.
yes, the
Oh,
practical
yeah, man.
effects from Phyllis, her transformation, and several of the creatures from House. And yeah, like you said, House is one of your favorite. It was one of my very first like legitimate horror movies I had ever watched. My grandma shared it with me. I don't know, she was trying to destroy my life somehow because it scared the crap out of me as a little kid.
Did you ever watch House 2?
I did. I enjoy House 2. And then there's all the weirdness with House
It being a
3
different movie
and 4,
and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
we
And
might visit that later.
4
Didn't we do House?
No, we haven't.
We haven't done House.
No.
Okay.
Part of me wants to stay away from it because it's such a holy cow for me. You know what I mean? It's like,
So you don't want to tear it apart?
exactly.
Okay.
I love it so much. And then there'll be people that'll see how much I love it and they'll just like comment.
Shit on
like,
it?
Yeah. And I'm like,
Fuck you, Judah.
yeah.
Fuck your nuance.
You and your
views.
slow ass talking.
Yeah.
Anyway. So I don't know, man.
Be gentle in the comment section.
Please. I'm going to give this a 4.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 5. I mean, it's slow. It's really slow. But like you said, the ending just kind of is like, oh, okay, cool. That was neat seeing that because I know how much work goes into that stuff. Sorry, just bumped my mic. I know how much work goes into it, and for me, that was like, it was worth, But I wish I would have watched the Cliff Notes version or something like that, Just skip the first half of the movie, and then enjoy the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or read the synopsis on Wikipedia and then just watch the last like 25 minutes.
That's fair too.
That'll at least catch you up on understand why things happen.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't read, so
I'm sorry.
yeah.
I can't recommend it. I mean, I'm not sure what scenario I'd be talking to another horror fan and be like, you got to check out the Boneyard.
Yeah.
I would literally, you're the only person. I'd be like, oh
that
man,
you would torture with.
well, it's not even
shitty
that. It would
movies.
just be because of our fondness
fanness.
of practical effects.
Someone else can't read either.
I'd just be like, dude, you got to watch it just for this last portion. But if you guys like this movie, I would like to hear about it. Please leave your comments below.
Remember, be gentle.
And don't pick on Jake's nipples, okay? He's sensitive.
Yeah, I am.
If you have any suggestions of horrible but fantastic practical effect horror movies that we should check out, leave those. We will check them out. At least I will. Jake will skip through it.
Yeah, I'm going to be
10 seconds at a
gone
time.
for a couple weeks here.
That's true.
Casting in my video. Yeah. You'll have a special guest here soon.
Well, he said he
hopefully.
couldn't make it for those, but he might show up later
you
on.
can find someone else. I mean, Connor's a good one, man.
Maybe.
He's young. He's, virgin.
He's going to try to take over, try to assert his dominance, and it'll be ugly.
He's got too much male vibe, too much alpha for you. He's too good looking for you. That's what it is,
That's
man.
the problem.
If we get him and Edgar in here, we're done.
Yeah.
We're done.
All the
man.
comments will be like,
Bring back the hotties.
yeah, bring back the good looking young guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But 99% of our viewership is guys, so I'm not sure.
But you don't know their
I
taste.
don't know the sexual orientation of these male.
Yeah, that's
viewers.
the next YouTube
So-
statistic. So
Anyway, I'm Judah.
I'm Jake.
It's been Creepin' Real. Thanks for watching. See ya.